Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's David. We have a great show for you today. I don't know if there's sound issues right now, but I'm wearing this headset just because I don't have a mic. So yeah, hopefully I'll get a mic soon, but for now I'm going to be wearing this headset in my upcoming videos until I do get a mic. But for this YouTube channel, I wanted to create it so that I can share different things that I've been collecting throughout the years, mostly Legos. As you can probably see, I collect a lot of Lego Star Wars sets and a bunch of different things that I collect. I also want to share with you all different stories, personal stories of mine. This could be a video diary for myself so that I can have an outlet to share. But yeah, let's get started. So today we're going to be reviewing or building Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter, the Microfighter. And so yeah, I got this for us to open and share together. So I'll be sharing the build process with you all. Alright, so here we are. We're gonna go ahead and get started with our build. But during this build, I am also gonna be sharing different things about me so you can get to know me. So we can be best friends. Alright, so whoa, these came in loose, so we'll see what that means. Bag 2, bag 1. So it's gonna be a short build. It's only 2 bags, and they're also pretty small. It's on the way. Okay, so we're gonna start with building Plo Koon, which is one of my favorite Jedi. Plo Koon. He cares about the clones. He doesn't think they're expandable or whatever. You know, that episode from Clone Wars when like the clone, he doesn't mind like if he doesn't survive. He's like, don't worry, master, we're clones, we're meant to be what is it, expandable or some shit. Then Plo Koon's like, not to me, because he wants to save him. Alright. Oh, I mean, damn. Usually let me see if I could get a good, alright, so usually the original minifig, the head was like rubbery or something, and this one is like an actual mold, so that's really cool. Let me look at it with my eyes and not yours, because this is the first time I see it, so I want to see it. Damn, this is really cool. All he's missing is his cape, but I'm pretty sure I have like a ton of capes that I can just throw on for him. But it looks really cool. Obviously I'm not doing the best job with the camera work, and this isn't the best camera, but it's just my iPhone, so yeah, it's really cool. Some back printing, front printing. I feel like it's my lighting, but whatever. I'm just trying to lay it out here. Okay, I forget what the color of the lightsabers means. I think green is like more peaceful and blue is like a little bit more ready to fight. Alright, so I'm done with that. So a little bit about me. My name is David. I am a adult male. A little bit about me. So as you can see, I've always loved Star Wars since I was a kid. My first film that I watched was Revenge of the Sith, and I fell in love with Anakin ever since. And the rest is history. But yeah, I love Star Wars. I've watched all the films, all the shows. It's been a while since I've watched anything Star Wars related. The last thing I watched was Andor season 2, which was really good. A little bit more about me. So I live alone. I've been learning to cook with this last year. Been learning to cook. I don't really like cooking, but obviously I have to do it to survive. Otherwise I'll have to eat like fast food every single day. But yeah, if y'all have any recipes you would like to share with me, I would really appreciate it, because I'm always running out of things to cook. I don't know what to cook. Sometimes I don't even eat breakfast because I get tired of eating the same thing over and over. I usually just eat scrambled eggs and a sausage and some fruit. So if y'all have any other like breakfast recommendations, please drop them in the comments. What else can I tell you about me? I'm single. What else? I'm learning to be single. I was in a relationship for 5 years, but sadly it ended in 2024, I think. It's been over a year now. So I've still been learning to be independent. And another reason why I wanted to start this YouTube channel is just so I can learn to be more independent and get to know myself a little bit more. Hopefully connect with other people in the world or in this country, the United States of America. But yeah, let me see. Let me think. Okay, an embarrassing story about me. So an embarrassing story about me that I can think of right now is, so I wasn't feeling too well. I went to the doctor. This happened probably like 3 or 4 years ago. And I don't remember what I had, but the nurse was like checking me out and everything, making sure I was good. And she told me that she was gonna give me a shot near like my rear, like my butt. And so she was gonna leave the room to get like everything prepared. And she told me, all right, pull your pants down. When I come back, I'm gonna give you the shot, like in your rear, like towards your rear. So I'm like, all right. She leaves the room and pretend this is me, right? This was like the little bed. And so she left the room. And so I'm like, okay, she told me to pull my pants down. I pull my pants down all the way to like my knees, showing my full butt. And I lay like this on the bed. And then she walks in and I could tell she was a little like confused. I was confused too because that's what she told me to do. But when she came in, she gave me the shot not even like a couple inches from like my waistline, probably like right here. Obviously I will show you, but I'm doing this freaking video. So it was really close to my waistline. It was like barely towards my butt. So I did all of that for her to just be like, boop. And she's like, okay, we're done. Oh my God, I was so embarrassed because I was just waiting there with my butt out. And I could tell she was like blushing or like kind of like laughing. But whatever, that's an embarrassing story. If you have an embarrassing story you would like to share, please share it in the chat. It doesn't have to be like a medical one, but yes, please share an embarrassing story. All right, what else about me? How have I been recently? So honestly, I haven't been doing too well recently. Like I said, I've been learning to be alone. It's been over a year, but right now it's January 2026. And so I'm still learning to be independent. And I feel like whenever a new year starts, I get pretty anxious just because I feel like it's a whole nother year of life, which I know life is beautiful, but it's also a whole nother year of like, gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta do this, like not just work wise, but like mentally wise, like gotta prepare for so much. And last year was a really difficult year. I did a lot of bad decisions that I did myself. Obviously I can't blame anybody else, but yeah, I'm just a little scared of 2026. I know there's a lot of things going on around in the world and in specifically our country. So yeah, I'm a little anxious at the moment. I've been sleeping a lot. That's how I know when I'm not feeling well, when I get a little depressed. I start to get really sleepy. I have a hard time getting out of bed, especially in the mornings. I know everyone struggles with getting out of bed in the mornings, but whenever I'm not feeling well or I'm getting like depression, it takes me a lot of work to get out of bed, like really, really hard. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been napping every single day for the last couple of weeks, which kind of sucks because that's how I know I'm depressed. I just want to rest and sleep. Usually when I wake up from like resting, I don't really feel any better. It feels nice that I slept, but I don't really feel any better when I wake up. But I know things will get better, and usually it only lasts like a couple of weeks. So yeah, I know things will get better. What else would you like to know? Let me see, let me think. Yeah, and I also, like I shared, I have friends that I can rely on or talk to, but I'm also introverted, and so I get a little shy of like talking to friends about things. Or I'm like, damn, like I want to keep this to myself. Like I want to get through this on my own, you know. I don't know if it has to do with like pride or what it could be, but yeah, just learning to do things on my own. And I know I shouldn't do that. I should rely on friends and family. So hopefully I could do more of that this year. All right. What do I like to do for fun? I honestly don't even like building Legos. I love Legos. I love the figures, but building them to me is such a chore. Like, it takes forever. Like, you're just putting things together. I just like seeing when it's completed and displayed, but I do not like building them. I like watching movies. I like going out for walks. Sometimes I'll walk my sister's dogs. Not too often, but sometimes. What else do I like to do for fun? Sometimes I catch up with friends, drink, going to like bars. What else? Recently I went to like Big Bear. That was really fun. Wait, does that go there? Not yet. I also like going for drives. Sometimes I clear my mind by going on drives. Like if I can't stop thinking, then I'll just go for a drive. What else do I like to do? I've been getting into cooking. I don't really like to do it, but I've been getting into that. What else? Damn, there you go. Got that boom, boom, boom. Okay, what else do I like to do? Wait, why are there so many extra pieces? I guess it's just like that. What kind of music do I like? Number 2. Let's find out. So music, I grew up listening to like hip hop and R&B. My siblings, I grew up with them really into like hip hop and R&B, so that's what I would listen to growing up. I feel like I didn't really get my own sense of music until I was like high school or like leaving high school into college. That's when I started listening to my own music. So I like I still like hip hop and R&B just because that's what I grew up on. But I really like dark wave. I really like, what is it, like post-punk. Like I also like the Smiths, the Cure, Pink Panthers. What else? I went to the show recently, saw the Sextiles, Choir Boy, Automatic. What else do I like? Also, I'm also huge into like Beyonce, and yeah, I went to like Renaissance. I went to, what's the other one? Cowboy Carter. I went to the first, like one of the first shows in LA, and then I also went to the last show in Vegas, which was really cool. What else do I like? I'm trying to think. I like a little bit of everything. Honestly, it's hard for me to get into like today's pop music. I can't really listen to like, wait a minute, I think I missed a piece. Where did I miss it? Oh shit, what am I doing? Oh, okay, I missed over here. Bam. Yeah, I can't get really into like, I feel like her image is like, it's not the image for me that I like, which is very like, I don't know, like, you know when you watch a movie and like the movie has to do with like, there's a pop artist in the movie? That's what feels like to me, which I haven't really gave her music a try, but that's just what like today's pop culture looks like to me. It's like fabricated, like phony, and oh shit, did I mess up? But yeah, sorry to hate, but that's just me. I'm pretty much a stay in person. Like I like staying in more than like going out. And yeah, when I do go out, I've been trying to cut down on drinking, but like I get pretty crazy. So I'm trying to cut down this year. I'm doing dry January just because December was like such a month of like drinking almost every other day, which is crazy. But yeah, that was December. That's the old me. What else? Try to think what else I like to do for fun. I love shopping. I love shopping for like clothes. I love shopping for like anything. I'm such a consumer, like I hate it. I wish I wasn't such a consumer, but then again, I wouldn't be making this video if I wasn't a consumer. So yeah, but I feel like my life would be simpler if I wasn't such a consumer. Now I would obviously have a lot more money in my bank, but clothing and just things, I just love purchasing things. Maybe it's like retail therapy, but yeah. And also, not to alert you, like I'm not a very depressing person. I just been a little depressed recently, that's it. But I promise I'm not usually like depressed. It's just the beginning of the year that gets me. So don't worry. What else do I like to do? I love playing like older video games. I love playing like the Switch. I've been wanting to purchase some Metroid on the Switch. I saw that the remastered one is like $40, so I really want to buy. I've never played those games, so I really want to get into that. All right, what else? Oh, another thing I like to do is I like taking pictures of like the moon. I have like my camera that I like take pictures of the moon of. I try to do it from my apartment, but sometimes it's hard because there's so much light in LA. But yeah, I really like taking pictures of like stars or moons or like celestial stuff. Yeah, I don't know, it just like warms my heart to do it. And I also get a little emotional sometimes when I like see the moon, because I'm just like, damn, like so beautiful. There's something up there like watching us, so yeah. All right, what about what my favorite movies? I love Star Wars. I already told y'all that. Wasn't a big fan of like sequel trilogy. Yeah, I just feel like there wasn't really a lot of new ideas, or like everything felt like, it didn't really feel like Star Wars to me. It just felt like a sci-fi film. I wanted to see more original ideas. Like I feel like the original trilogy and the prequels had like so many original ideas. Like it built so much for like the world of Star Wars, and I feel like the sequels didn't really do that. This thing doesn't care. There you go. One of my favorite movies is Girl Interrupted with Angelina Jolie and Winona Ryder. That's like one of my favorite movies. It's actually like a comforting movie to me. I want to say I watch it like once or twice a year. Yeah, it's really funny. It's a little like dark and yeah, a little depressing, but it's like really cute in a way. Yeah, whoa, I have like so many pieces. I hope I didn't mess up or skip too much. I pretty did, damn it. We'll go back and put whatever I missed, but okay, we got the, what droid is this right here? It's an R2 unit, but what droid is it? Let's see if it says it on here. I don't think it does, but his little droid, Astromech or whatever. Yeah, like I shared, I am a Star Wars fan. I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan, but I also don't know everything. Like, I'm not gonna be sitting here like, oh my god, this droid is from this scene, from this movie, whatever. Which is nothing wrong with that, but that's just not me. Let me see. Also, if y'all have anything you want to share in the comments, maybe like your favorite movie or anything I've like talked about, if you want to share your opinions or anything like that, yeah, you're welcome to express your opinions as I am doing so myself. All right, I think we're almost done. Wait a minute. All right. Yeah, I've been living here in East LA all my life. And yeah, I really like it. I love living in this community. Like, I live in a community that my mom, I feel like, did a really good job of raising me in this community. She knows a lot of people in the community. Since I was young, she was really involved with like community meetings and stuff like that. So I feel like I know people in the community because of her. So it's really nice to be a part of this community. Yeah, and then if you're also local in like the Los Angeles area, if you want to let me know where you're from, that would be really cool. But I think that's it. Let me see. These are like the shooting thingies. I don't know where this might go. I think that's it though. Yeah, so thank you all so much for bearing with me through this video. My first YouTube video in this groundbreaking way. I have other YouTube videos reviewing like other stuff that I've done. Some of the builds I've done with Legos. If you want to check those out, yeah, feel free to do so on my channel. But hopefully you enjoyed this video and this little build of Plo Koon's Starfighter. And just like in episode 3, we're gonna recreate the scene. Yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed it, and you hope you have a good like day or whatever. Bye.